Hello friend, welcome to Christian Channel of Productivity. Today we are here to talk about goals. I know that we kind of talk about goals in the last video, but I did not set my goals with you guys for 2024, so that's what I'm doing in this video. First of all, I think that I want to show to you this little candle. Look how cute it is. I love it. There it is. Look how cute. I'm gonna talk with you guys about them and also what I'm gonna do to achieve them in the next year. Basically, as my first spiritual goal, I want to lead people to Jesus. I don't know if I can say exactly like that, like lead people to Jesus, but that's what I want. I want to keep working on the church and working with the young people of my church because that's what I do right now. It's really difficult, but I'm really glad because I'm doing this work and I want to keep doing it. And of course that I want to do more for God. That's what I want for 2024. And I want to keep in my mind that if I do really love people, I'm gonna fight for them to be saved. This is really important because sometimes, in our lesson, in this lesson, we are studying about the three messages. I don't know how to say in English, mas são as três mensagens angélicas. And the Adventists believe that these three messages has to be proclaimed in the world before Jesus comes back to get us. I want to keep this in my mind. I want to always remember every single day of my life that I am here because I have to proclaim these three messages. The next goal for me, I cannot explain in English, so I'm talking about it in Portuguese. Let's go. Bom, eu quero me investir em líder jovem. Nós teremos no ano que vem uma convenção chamada Maranata. Essa convenção será feita em Brasília e vai incluir jovens de toda a América Latina. Então, são cerca de 30 mil pessoas, eu acho. 20 mil a 30. Para quem não sabe ou quem não entende, eu trabalho no Ministério Jovem da minha igreja, da Igreja Adventista do Sétimo Dia, e nós temos a pasta de líder jovem, que fazemos ao decorrer de 2 ou 3 anos. Tem gente que faz até em 1 ano. Eu vou completar a minha pasta no ano que vem. Comecei ela no ano passado, então vou demorar 2 anos e meio mais ou menos. Nessa pasta a gente tem que cumprir diversos requisitos, como a pregação, por exemplo. Então a gente tem que de fato se envolver na missão. É uma forma da gente aprender a trabalhar para Deus, creio eu. E é uma forma de se desenvolver espiritualmente. Eu amei ter feito a minha pasta. Eu ainda tenho que finalizar alguns detalhes, então é por isso que eu não me investi nesse ano. Então essa é uma meta espiritual para o ano de 2024. I want to become a grown-up. This is really weird, but when I was thinking about this video, I was like, in 2024, I want to become an adult. I am an adult for about 3 years, but I don't feel like it. I saw a video of a girl and it's crazy because I feel exactly the way that she feels. It's kind of like I'm not a teenager and I'm not an adult. I'm something in between. And I want to get out of this middle part of my life and I want to become a grown-up. So my goals for 2024, it's kind of thinking about that. First of all, I think that grown-ups take care of the mental health. And I really do need to take care of my mental health. It's kind of broken. I want to go to therapy because I think that I need it. I have anxiety and I never really treat it. And this is not right. I believe that I am the temple of the Holy Spirit. And I have a responsibility. I have to take care of my body. And I have to start doing that because I'm not doing it. Still talking about health, I want to work out. I'm not working out. Today I did work out a little bit. But I want to make this like an everyday thing. I want to really work out. And I don't want to go to the gym. It's really weird, the idea of going to the gym. But I have to do something with my body. It's still thinking about the part that my body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. I have to take care of it. I'm still trying to find some activity that is really exciting for me. I really love to do exercise that work on my flexibility. So I like to work the flexibility of my back. I like to work my flexibility of my legs. But I used to work out at my home and now it's not working anymore. I don't feel like it. It's like something that I really loved. I don't really care about it anymore. And this is kind of sad, but I'm gonna try to change that this year. I think that grown-ups go out and I have to start doing that. I'm gonna make a video about that, but because of my anxiety, I basically don't go out ever. I'm not gonna explain to you in this video, probably in a few videos in the future, but I only go out to go to the church and to do things about the church, and well, that's it. I never go out. Last Sunday, I went to the park with a few friends and colleagues, and it was amazing, you know. I just feel that I am working so much, and I feel that for my entire life I was incarcerated. I'm not gonna remember any word, but I was like incarcerated. I don't know. But I was like in my room every single day of my life when I was a teenager, and I have to stop doing that. This is not right. This is not healthy. I'm probably gonna find some exercise to do outside. That's why I have to go to the gym. It's really uncomfortable for me, the idea of going to the gym, but maybe I have to do it, you know? There's no place in my city where I can go. I mean, there's places in my city that are good, but it's in the center, and I don't live in the center, so I have to go to a gym because there are no parks and there's no other places to go. I really like to run, but I just cannot do it. For the next year, I want to go out more, not only to exercise, but to live. I want to go to places that I like parks, I like museums. You know, I've been living in my home city for 20 years and I never went to a museum. I don't really know my city. It's really crazy. And I want to start doing that. So I want to find new hobbies because I don't have hobbies. I'm just working for my entire life and I have to start doing something else than work and going to the church. Oh, by the way, something that I think that is really important for me in the next year is to have a certificate that can prove that I can speak English. You know, this doesn't really prove anything. I don't know, maybe I have to prove to a company that I can speak English so this company can hire me to do a job. I'm not able to do it. You know, maybe I can prove it when I'm talking to a person, but the companies don't really care about that. They really care about a certificate. So I want to have my certificate. So I'm just gonna come back to watching the classes of Cultive, and I hope to finish in 2024 so I can have my certificate. Alright? This is one of my personal goals as well. This year, 2023, I didn't have an amazing financial life. It was really crazy. It was really bad. And I want to have a better financial life next year. So at the same time that I want to like go out more and have a life besides my work, I want to work a lot. It's crazy, but I want to do both. So I really want to double my work so I can have my money, because in 2025 I'm going to college and I'm gonna have to move out my city. I was searching for that today and I'm probably gonna have to move out. I'm certainly gonna have to move out. I don't know if I'm gonna go away from São Paulo or if I'm gonna stay here, if I'm gonna go to Bahia or if I'm gonna go to the south of the country. I don't really know, but I am gonna have to move out and I need money to do that. And also I'm gonna have to pay for the college because I'm not going to a public college. I'm going to a private one. And it's kind of expensive, but my goal for 2024 is to... Explicando em português também, porque é mais fácil. Eu quero ter pelo menos 6 meses adiantado da minha faculdade, porque daí quando eu for fazer a minha matrícula, eu já pago 6 meses e ao decorrer dos primeiros 6 meses que eu estiver na faculdade, eu vou juntando o dinheiro do próximo semestre. Eu vou fazendo isso conforme for estudando e tal, porque assim eu vou ter mais tranquilidade. Faculdade é carinha, então eu vou precisar usar essa estratégia para ter maior tranquilidade. For YouTube, I put it in here that I want to achieve the goal of having 50k of subscribers. But I don't really want that. I just want to have a community that really likes to watch my videos, a community that wants to learn a little bit more about Christ, that want to develop their English and develop their personal life and financial life. That's what I want. I don't really care about subscribers. You know, by the way, this is crazy because I don't really care about subscribers. And it looks like I'm kind of forgot the word in Portuguese and English. Ungrateful. It looks like I'm kind of ungrateful, but I'm not. Thank you so much because you subscribed on my channel. You are really welcome here, and I'm really glad because we hit 10,000k. I'm really glad. I want to keep in my mind that these are not numbers, these are like people, and I'm really glad. So that's why I'm not really sure about this. Like, I want to develop a community in YouTube, so I'm just gonna cancel this of 50k. I don't really care. I just want to finish the year with friends. I want to make friends in here. That's why my intro is hello friend, welcome to your Christian channel of productivity. So yeah, for 2024 I will also want to have a driver's license. Most of my goals for 2024 are looking like for 2025. I'm probably gonna need a car when I went to the college because I don't want to live in the college. There's this possibility, but it was gonna be really expensive for me. Sorry about the quality, but I made an article about this. One of the most, I'm not gonna remember his name, but he's a really amazing investor. He's like really rich, and he says that you have to make plans that can be changed because life changed a lot, and you know, it's gonna have to learn how to deal with it. Sometimes you're gonna set a few goals and you're gonna have to change them. So yeah, I was editing this video and I think that this was something important to say in here. Now let me just show you the beautiful sunset. Cute! Look how cute. Very cute. And I want to learn how to drive. This really freaks me out because I don't really know if I'm capable of doing that. But you know, no one's really capable of doing anything. We just have to try to do it and just keep trying it until we are good at it. So that's what I'm doing next year, you know, and I'm gonna show everything to you guys. It's gonna be so much fun. And this is still something that I want to do because I want to be a grown-up next year, you know. I'm abandoning this. I'm not gonna be a teenager anymore or like something between. Talking about that again, I'm just really tired of, it doesn't make any sense when you are a grown-up and you rely on your parents to take you anywhere that you need to go. It doesn't make sense. I'm really thankful to my parents because if I need to go any place, they will take me, but I don't want to rely on them to do that anymore. And I also want to improve my job in here, so for the next year I want to buy a MacBook. I want to stop wasting so much time in editing. Today I edit in my cell phone and it's so difficult. I don't edit in the iPad because it's even more difficult. I don't know why. It's gonna make my channel develop so much. I'm still not really satisfied with the edition that I make for my videos, but if I would edit the way that I want, I would post only once a month. Really. And I'm trying to stay consistent. If you didn't notice, I'm trying, you know. I'm gonna have to work a lot next year. A lot. But I'm really glad. I think that I have to put goals that are like possible for me to achieving it, but goals that are not like simple. If I put things that are really simple, I'm not gonna really work to achieving it. So It's gonna be difficult, but I'm sure that I'm able to do it. These are my goals for 2024. I hope that this puts in your heart for you to set goals for 2024. Please set your goals after watching this video. And something that is really, really, really important for you is that you have to pray about it. If you don't believe in God, I'm sorry, but this is a Christian channel, okay? If you really want to set goals that are good for your life, you're gonna have to ask the guy that controls your life. If you don't make a partnership with him, it's not gonna work. And also, pray when you're done setting your goals, because you're gonna put everything in God's hands, and then he will do according to his will, because that's important, you know. Your year is gonna be successful, not because you're gonna achieve everything, but because you're gonna have the Father next to you every single day of your year. I hope that you like this video. Please go set your goals when you're done in here. I see you in the next one, and remember, you are loved. Bye!